pretty sure we are, though. Don't ask me, I'm not checking. I'll find out.
You're not checking yet. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from across the land, welcome to The Well. My name is Roddy Jesus. We got No Play and Monkey, along with our very special guest tonight, Zoot7 in the building.
Sorry. My bad.
You're bad tonight. Hey, that's okay. We have questions for the bucket. We're going to get into momentarily. We got a couple of things going on with Zoot7. I need to ask you, what is up, Zoot7? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me.
Well,
Yeah,
by all means, thank you for coming.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
That's the first time Monkey said that in a long time.
Well, yeah, I have said that in a long time. We'll get into that conversation later.
Zoot7, you're our special guest, and we're going to get you started off in the bucket first tonight. So go ahead and pick from whatever bucket you
He's
want.
never watched this show before. Explain to him how it works.
You just pick a. I did prior to the show. He picks a question from one of the buckets, and he reads it, and then we answer it.
Does he know where the questions come from?
They come from the audience.
Okay.
Well, we have fans that send us our questions
So go ahead,
on our
pick.
email
What's
account.
going on, Mike? Thanks for joining us, Kylie. You didn't hang the sign up?
and we
You can
just
pick
go
whatever
out.
color you want, white or black, don't matter.
All right, we'll go for the easiest choice right in front.
And there's no particular
Right in
order
front of you,
either, so
that's-
whatever you grab, the bucket doesn't lie, man. So whatever question you get, 90% of the time,
This
it's
is my fate, huh?
It's your fate, yep.
Truly.
All right, you tell me who asked the question?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, from Karen, we have last week while I was leaving Target, I was double checking my belongings and also that all three my kids made it safely in the car before I backed out. As doing so, an older couple was laying on their horn for me to hurry up. Was it wrong for me to wait till one of us died to move? I thought for sure I had 30 years on them. But thanks to my kids, I had to go. Have you ever held your ground against impatient drivers?
Oh,
God,
yeah.
yes.
So recap this. Karen, right? Karen?
Yeah, Karen.
Had her
Yeah.
kids at Target. She's getting in the car. She's trying to back out. Some old people were laying on their horn,
Right,
trying to make her hurry up. She tried to wait it out. She thought she had 30 years on the old bastard.
right.
She didn't. She had to go because the kids were getting in the way.
Now,
That was the
was she?
Yeah, that was the gist, yeah.
Well, like it really matters, but it's I'm talking about like scenario where they laying on their horn because they thought she was getting out of her parking spot and they wanted it. But like it really fucking matters. I mean, it's like
Yeah,
you
chill
want
out
to
a
be a
little
dick.
bit.
Yeah, you want to be a dick about it. I would actually be sitting in there going, you know what? I ain't moving.
You know what my favorite
Right.
things
I'm
to
not
do
moving until you shut the fuck up.
is if you ever see me at like Walmart or Target or
Yeah,
Summer Saver, Hy-Vee,
put your hazard lights on. That's kind of good.
I always take a cart. I would just tag, so I don't have to push away till everything's in my car. I'll leave it literally right behind my car, and I'll pop my trunk back open sometimes and just stand there.
And just wait.
You know that whistle. We have time.
We ain't doing shit.
I can't tell you how many times that my mother, she, especially now, because my mother is, she's got a bad anxiety and she's in her 70s with COVID and everything. So whenever we go shopping, she sits in her car.
Right.
So while she's waiting, when we're loading in our groceries and the hatch is open, people stand behind, like sit behind her, thinking that we're about to get out.
Right.
And so I will push the cart away and get in the car, but I'll leave the hatch back open. And then people will just be sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. My
I
mom
hate
and I
the
will be
people that
sitting
are
there.
four-way stops. Four-way stops piss me off the most.
Oh.
Especially people who don't know how to use them.
I mean, especially
Yeah.
people in
There you go.
Nebraska.
Thank you.
Nebraska is bad at driving. What is up with that?
Oh,
We'll
I'm
get into
sure
that.
the one person to talk about that is on our far right now.
No, I've been over it before. I think Nebraska drivers don't actually pass driver's ed. I think they actually just fucking read out of a book, go take a test, and they're good to go.
And I'm
You've
the
been
one.
You've been around this parts. You know who drives good and bad. Who do you think is the worst driver?
You know what? Everybody's guilty to me, to be honest.
Use your fucking
Well-
turning signals.
Actually,
be honest with you,
that
everybody's
being
guilty.
said,
Everybody.
I know that you studied in the UK.
Mhm.
So like driving in the UK, I mean, you're driving on the opposite side of the road. I mean, like in full aspect. I mean, who's the worst driver?
Is UK
Over
worse?
here.
Yeah.
Over here is worse than UK.
Driving on the right side.
Wow.
The right, not
I'm
left.
being
Right
honest,
side of the
gotta be
road.
honest,
The
yeah.
That's
UK
good,
driving
that's
on the
good. Be
left are
honest,
way
that's
better
the
than
way we
we
are.
are. That's awesome. I love it. But also, that being said, I mean, What was it like studying over there? I mean,
It was great. I was actually in the service. I was in the Air Force for
Oh, thanks for serving.
thanks, mate. Appreciate
Yeah,
it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. It was a great experience living over there, man. Real fun. Pub crawls and shit.
I bet pub crawls in England are just wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, way better than over here, because they're actual pubs over there. They just call them pubs here.
Yeah,
But it ain't a pub.
You're over there showing your
huh?
own face, are you?
No. Oh God.
All right, Monkey, you're up for the next question.
All right, I want the
So
white
Karen,
one.
you can hold your ground. Who cares? It's just a parking spot. They probably didn't really need it
Yeah,
anyways.
that'd be alright.
They probably had a handicap sticker. You're parked illegally in the handicap section to
Oh,
begin with.
okay. If we're gonna get into that, I can't stand when people have handicap stickers and there are people that look young as me, clearly healthy,
Right.
or teenage kids who are driving. People who are clearly
Yeah,
healthy
grandma's car.
Yeah, driving grandma's getting that free
and
sticker.
using that handicap sticker when I have to see like a person 2 cars down from them who like walking out of there with a cane
Right.
with like one leg.
What's that movie where they
So-
dude goes trashes the car and it's actually he's pulling up to fucking let the old guy from the gas station?
PCU.
Is that PCU?
Yeah, I
He
think
with the
so.
trash can and he comes out
Yeah.
from the gas station and the old man's got the walker and the
Oh, people are mean.
PCU's a really underrated movie, by the way.
Okay, so May writes in, what are your opinions on...
Oh.
Okay. Wait for it.
Uh-oh.
What are your opinions on males transitioning to females just to be an athlete in women's field of their particular sport? What are your opinions on males transitioning to females just to be an athlete in the women's field of their particular sport?
Okay. So
I actually have an answer to this.
yeah, basically women or males getting their shit cut off and becoming females and participating in sports. What do you guys think?
Well, let's look
Well,
at
Bruce Jenner nearly did
But
that.
here's the problem. Bruce Jenner wasn't still running the Olympics.
No, he
There's
wasn't.
people out there
No,
right
at the
now
time,
that are
right.
then transitioning into female athletes.
Excuse me,
They're
Caitlyn
playing
Jenner.
the WNBA. They're running track and field. They're doing all this stuff. But it's typically, no offense, ladies, it's unfair.
It's weird.
I actually...
It's we?
They probably drive a big ass Dodge pickup truck with jacked up fucking wheels and
Look.
wear these fucking rhinestone jeans all the time. That's probably doing
I
it.
think it's a fair opportunity for anybody out there. I think it's cool to do it.
I can't
Get
wait.
it done. You know what?
I can't wait to
Whoever
tell this story.
they should have a race. Whoever's the fastest wins.
But here's the problem.
Women or men race together.
So what about
whoever's the best in the NFL, men or women?
What about the girls that play football in college that don't get scholarships, that play kickers and punters and all that stuff? They don't make it to the NFL because of their gender.
Because they're not good enough. I don't
can't
think.
wait to tell this
That's what
story.
it should be.
I think it
about
should be.
skill, not-
It should be about skill, and there shouldn't be an opposite. There shouldn't be a men's
So everything should be
and a
bisexually
women's
Yeah.
done.
100 race. There should just be a
So
race.
everybody should share a bathroom.
And then and
Everybody should share the same fucking locker room.
I'm not saying that.
But that's
I'm
what it
talking about
means.
sports.
Yeah, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
I'm
on
talking
that
about
one.
sports.
I
Who's
know.
the fastest is the fastest.
I get
Who
that.
can catch the most passes, catch the most passes.
The only thing you
Who
can
can
get
kick the
gender,
most field goals, kick the
the
most
cross
field goals.
gender stuff's more like dodgeball and NASCAR. That's literally it.
No, I can't.
Okay, but you're holding your tongue. What do you got to say?
Okay, when I was in junior high, and I couldn't get
You haven't
into
heard this story before.
What? No, you haven't. I know I haven't told any of you.
All
this
right,
story.
spit it out.
When I was in junior high and I couldn't get into the theater program yet, but I wanted to try out sports and I wanted to go into volleyball because volleyball actually is the only physical sport that I'm actually really good at. Well, the coach at the time said, "Well, we can only let girls onto the volleyball team," and I went, "Why?" And then he actually, hand to God, he said, "Well, you can join the team if you're willing to wear the uniform, the spandex and all that." I went, "Yeah."
Oh my god.
And then he went, "No, you still can't do it."
Even if that's the case with the whole uniform thing.
Yeah, that's stupid.
It's just like men trying to wear the Hooters uniform. There's not no men that's going to go work at fucking Hooters and wear the uniform.
Says you.
I think men should be able to work.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's there's so many different variables that run into
But
this.
that's
No, he
Nobody
insisted-
want to see it.
He
but
insisted that I wear
Come
the
on, man.
spandex shorts and the tight shirts, and because like he was
Nobody
trying.
wants to see a moose knuckle.
Oh, thank you.
No, he was trying to make an argument that like he thought that if he made that option to me, that it wouldn't happen. But clearly,
Well,
I
you've
was
been
like,
in the military. How many females were in your military when your branch when you were your station at? Was there a lot of females?
Oh yeah.
But that's the same concept before they crossed over into the military with men. It's the same thing with sports, but sports are a little bit different. I think there's still an unfair advantage for
I just
men
think who's the
transitioning.
fastest is the
Yeah,
fastest.
I definitely think it's unfair.
whoever's the best at the best should be proven that they're the best.
It's like the Wonder Man, like
Joanna man,
That's
white
it wasn't right. You was going ham on it.
All right.
Zoot7 is our guest tonight. Thanks for showing up. And also, what do you got for gigs coming up?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, on the 27th of this month, we got a show at the Wire Pub coming up. Sorry, we're getting ready. We're getting geared up for Stoner Jordan. I believe that's going to be April 16th.
I know Stoner Jordan.
April 20th, yeah.
Why would
Gearing
you?
up for that big time in Salt Lake City, Utah. Really excited about that one. Yeah, whatever comes.
Stoner Jordan's one of those pay-to-play guys, though. How do you feel about the pay-to-play?
We've been asking that question to a lot of artists. How do you feel about the pay-to-play?
What is it?
Pay-to-play, like you pay to get on the show.
so you got to give them $100 to open or something.
Yeah, I mean, you got to pay your dues, man. Like it's
There's certain artists I think you have to do it for.
It's
We got
necessary.
offered us.
We gotta. We know.
Yeah.
Well, you. Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's like you gotta
necessary-
get your foot in
necessary.
somewhere,
You
it's
gotta-
just-
yeah, it's
You
nothing
got to
for
start
free.
somewhere, huh?
Exactly, there's nothing for free. No such thing as free. So.
By the way, we're at the Spillway Bar and Grill as usual for now. Ready?
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Like,
go
you
with the
don't know
next
where-
question.
you're
This
like,
is a
oh,
great
that's
one.
right.
Top 10 things people misconstrued about the Midwest and its people. What are 10 things they misconstrued about us as Midwest?
Everybody loves ranch, because I don't.
I fucking hate ranch.
I don't love ranch, but that's
I
a
do.
big thing about Midwest is that everybody loves ranch.
When I lived in
There's
Texas,
two of them.
when I lived in Texas in Galveston, Texas,
don't
in the
leave.
Dickinson area,
Don't leave.
everybody
There we go.
swore to God that we had nothing but cornfields and cow pies up here.
Yeah, that's another
Sixth
one.
grade.
They think we just got cornfields.
Cornfields, yeah.
Yeah.
That's another one.
That's a misconception. Yeah.
I can tell you something that's not a misconception about the Midwest, especially Omaha. There's like a 4-to-1 ratio for restaurants to fucking population.
That is true. I think there's too many restaurants. Yeah, there is a lot of restaurants.
There
population.
is no better pizza
But
than
people
Casey's.
go out to eat more, I think.
Oh yeah. Casey's.
Casey's, yeah,
has the
there you
best
go.
pizza.
Cheers to that.
In this area, yeah. But Busch Light's not the only thing we drink.
Yeah, fuck Busch
I
Light.
never heard that one.
Really?
I've heard you say Busch Light. Personally in my store, a lot of people drink Keystone.
There's nothing wrong with Keystone.
I don't drink it.
We'll drink it if we have to.
I've actually a lot of places that I've
I
been
don't have to
around
drink it.
when I've toured or what have you.
I don't have to drink it.
A lot of people when they hear our accents, they think we're
Stir.
Canadian.
But see, I don't get that one.
I don't either.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one either.
Maybe it's because you've got this accent to yourself that you try to draw upon yourself because your language.
You say A a lot?
What A? No.
You like maple syrup, eh?
No, it's just a lot of people think from the Midwest because we're that I guess close. To
I can see Minnesotan accent, but not
Minnesota.
not Canadian. I know a lot of people that
No.
from the Omaha area that has like a Minnesota.
I've
kind of
been
accent.
down south,
All right,
I've
it's my
been in the
turn, right?
Southwest,
Yeah,
that people ask me if I'm from Canada because they say I have a Canadian accent. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh my God, what are you doing?
Speaking
Steve
of-
writes in.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, you're causing drama for me.
Yeah, no.
I quit smoking and started vaping for years now. But since my friends smoke around me, I also smoke again. Should I blame them, or is it a little bitch that won't speak up?
Dude, what?
What?
Who's this fucking?
I
faggot
quit
that's talking?
smoking and started vaping for years now.
His name's
But
Steve.
since my friends smoke around me, I also smoke again. So he's starting up smoking cigarette.
His
Who's-
name is Steve.
Who's this
And
fucking faggot that's talking to you right now?
Should I blame them, or is it my little bitch ass that won't speak up?
It's
What
your
a
little bitch
freaking-
ass Steve
What's a
Monkey
freaking
Shelton.
queer?
What are you doing?
It's
It's
your
no
own
joke.
fault,
It's
Steve.
no joke. They're talking about me. Duh. Yeah. No, my real name is Steven. And yes, I did quit for a couple years, and I have been vaping For about 5 years, I've quit smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
But honest to God, and I'll blame my own self for this to a certain extent, is that ever since I fell off the wagon, since I've been hanging out with these guys, and not just you, when I hang out with my daughter's mother, she's always smoking around me too. So this is my vape, and yes, I.
What about Zoot?
Alcohol doesn't.
Well,
yeah, hey, gets you to smoke.
Hey, you know what? The bottom line
Stress
is
doesn't help you.
addictions and addiction.
Not getting laid doesn't help you.
COVID,
That doesn't have, we know that's really,
Cheers
that
to that.
here, yeah, cheers. And you know what's funny, you say that,
Okay.
because the only cigarette that I had normally, I always had a pack of cigarettes laying on my bedstand for the
After sex cigarette?
yeah, okay, I was trying to be decent, but
There's no
this
kiss
show,
cigarette. I fucking
yeah,
trust
the
you.
after
You don't
sex
be a pussy.
cigarette, the after sex cigarette. But you know, when you go about a year, 2 years with without having sex like one time, you're kind of like, I gotta something, you know. I mean, I'm a born again virgin. The pack of cigarettes that was sitting.
Put him back on the list.
All right, you're going back on the
I
list.
took you off the list one time. That I took one mark off the list for you tonight already. I took one away.
How am I back on the list for saying a born again virgin because that's the only time I would have had a cigarette?
Just go back on the list.
How many do you have a day?
Like 2 or 3.
That ain't good.
No, this pack is lasting me about 3-4 days. But I still vape. No, the
Zoot's back
original
up in the bucket.
focus now is
Zoot,
just
you're
me
back
vape.
up in the
Back
bucket.
up in the bucket.
Get it.
All right, let's see what we got.
So if you guys support local music, like I like to support local music,
Yeah,
go on our
we love
page,
it.
go find him on Spotify. Because I tagged the Spotify account today. Go give him a couple follows and listen to his stuff.
Zoot.
Hey, by the way, before you ask that
Zoot.
question,
Oh yeah, we got.
before you ask, dude, what did Bob Marley really say?
Yeah, what Bob Marley say?
Yes.
That's what we need to know. That's the real.
Put that question down. Put the question down.
That's the question.
Zoot evidently talked to Bob Marley.
Yeah, he talked to Bob Marley, so we need to know what Bob Marley said
Yeah,
because
what he's up to.
that's real shit.
I can't wait.
You forgot, huh?
I was a little high that evening.
Fair enough.
Fair
That
enough.
actually-
Hey,
well,
if you talk
you
to
know
Bob
what?
Marley,
That would. How would that not?
you are zooted up if you talk to Bob Marley.
How would that
That's
not
right.
make sense at all? If you were not high while you were talking to Bob Marley, I don't think we could be friends right now.
We had a great. Let's just say we had a great conversation. Let's say that.
That's good.
We can
Lovely.
We'll put it up there.
If you want to find out what exactly happened with this conversation with Bob Marley, go check him out his next show.
There you go. Wired Pub the 27th.
February 27th, right?
February 27th. Yes. All right. So the question is from Deb. So question: if you have a friend and you know his girl isn't being loyal, do you tell him?
So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
here's the thing, Deb. It might gain you brownie points with him to get him, if that's what you're trying to get at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you spoil the fun?
You might become the fun, Deb.
Well, with me here's.
That's your friend.
Be
Okay.
honest. Just be honest.
If-
Okay, we worked in the bar business forever.
Oh,
and you've
yeah.
probably seen stuff wherever you. I
All
see
three of
people
us have been
fucking
in the
doing
bar
stupid
business
shit
for like
married
20
all the
years.
goddamn time and never ran my mouth one time. But now, as I'm out of that scene, I would not ever want to not watch it again without telling the person.
I'll tell you what. Even in the bar scene.
Because my divorce ended with my ex-wife cheating on me, so I would never want that shit to happen anyway.
Well, if it's your friend, you feel me? Like if it's a total stranger, I'm gonna mind
Yeah,
my business. It's
yeah.
none of my business. But
Yeah.
if it's my friend, it's really you should let them know.
Yeah, if it's your dear friend.
Well,
That
like
makes sense to me.
AP no play. I mean, we don't know with Casey, but that's a whole nother story. We all know that situation. But anyway, no play. If I had thought for 1 second or had any solid proof that you were being played behind your back, I would have set you aside and been like, I got to tell you something, mate, because you're my like one of my best friends, and I'm not gonna let you
I would
find
do
this
that
out
for
on
anybody
your own. I would straight up say, you know what? I don't want you to find this out on your own and kill the motherfucker. I would rather you just find it from me and just figure it out on your
Dude, I
own.
know guys.
It's your friend. I think basically we have the same sense.
Yeah, if
it's your friend.
There's no betrayal there. If anything, it's loyalty. It's like I don't want
That's
you.
something
To, I don't want to see you hurt out of
That's
out
a
of
concept
surprise.
that's like deceased now, though, with people is loyalty.
I'm more like like, I don't want to get involved no
Now,
matter
see,
what.
I don't want to get involved either, but some people, you need to get involved because it happens to them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it happens to people too much, yeah, and I think being involved for the right reasons.
Yeah, this always, yeah. Here's the thing, it's kind of like our thing last week with the question about screenshotting. It's the same concept. Social media has killed relationships and everything.
Oh, yeah, social media. Yeah.
Well, actually, now I'm kind of retracting my answer to that question, because really what I would do now that I think about it is talk to the person who was doing that to you and be like, here's the deal.
Right, 'cause you're
I
buying, you
know
might
what's
want to do it.
happening, and I will tell them if you don't.
That's a better answer.
But here's the thing, they might not respect you like your friend respects you.
I'm going to tell Bob Marley.
I don't care. I
So
don't
Vogel wants
care.
to know, Rick Vogel wants to know if he was just that high, it might have been a lamp.
No, it was Bob Marley.
It's actually Bob.
It was Bob. It was Bob.
He's took a lamp home,
I'm
a fucking big ass lamp from the street corner. He's took a lamp home.
Yeah,
Was it a nice one?
it was a nice man.
It's taller than him, I know that.
I would take it on too.
Mom, you're up the bucket.
All right, we'll go with the black one.
Dude,
Bringing back some memories.
I got that song in my head now.
Okay. It was kind of a long one. Okay. Sherry writes in, wrote you guys on your show about, oh, I remember this actually. Wrote you guys on your show about breaking up with my boyfriend before Christmas so I didn't have to buy him anything.
Oh.
Well,
I remember that.
Well, we got back together January 2nd. The fact that she even knows the date. And I realized, oh, Jesus, woman. I think already she's got problems just be this question. We got back together January 2nd, and I realized Valentine's Day is 2 weeks away, and now I have to do it again. Am I evil?
Oh, no, break up. Break up so you don't have to buy the gift and then get back with them.
Here's my question.
No, wait, time out.
This
Time
guy
out.
must be a shitty gift
Read it
buyer.
again.
Time out.
At
This is from Sherry.
Second time.
So I want Sherry to be an OG about it and break up with her boyfriend.
Again?
Just
Yeah,
done.
again.
Get it.
Do it again to save your money. I want to see if it happens and then write in.
I want
Opinion.
Sherry.
Right?
Sherry.
Peanut Gallery opinion.
Sherry must watch this afterwards because there's
He
never a
must
live
see it.
Sherry ever here. Sherry, I want to know a couple things. Did he buy you something for Christmas even though you broke up? You didn't buy him anything,
No.
right? Did you guys hang out on New Year's Day and New Year's Eve? That's why you got back together on New Year's, the second of New Year's? Also, if he's a really shitty gift buyer, just tell the guy he's a shitty gift buyer and stop breaking up with the dude.
Damn.
And just fuck me and get it over with.
Maybe they'll. I think they just don't want to beat it.
I think she just could.
I think she just doesn't want to
probably
buy
has
him
one of those
again.
only fan pages or some shit.
Oh.
Probably what she has.
Yeah.
I desperately want to hear Zoot's opinion on this.
Savage. That's a savage. She ain't nothing to play with. She's gonna break up with him again so she doesn't have to get
She'll probably break up with your ass on fucking St. Patty's Day just so she can drink with her
I'm
friends.
just gonna say, what's her name?
Sherry.
Sherry, eventually he gonna get the point. So you might not want to do it to him.
He might not get the point though, ever.
If he don't, I mean, but come on, just break up with him.
What's that old?
Yeah.
It's cliche. What's that old school? That old stupid saying from Albert Einstein? If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results, that's
Oh, yeah,
definite
it's
insanity.
insanity. The definition of insanity.
Maybe Sherry's
is
insane.
with the same result. Yeah.
I wish Kelly was here. She would tell us what.
Dude, I think Sherry's OG. Just break up for the no gift. Oh, that's so
I
crazy.
guess you're right if it works.
If it works, yeah. If the plan works, stick with it.
Maybe she's just broke because of COVID and she can't afford it.
Well,
But
But
again,
is she being gifted though?
yeah, that's
Oh
the question,
yeah,
that's the
she
question
getting
I wanna-
it back. That's a good question.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
yeah. That's
Is
a
she
good
getting gifts
question.
from him and she's not gifting back to him?
That's dirty.
Ooh,
That's wrong.
that's even more dirty.
That's worse than being with somebody and buying them a Christmas present and not getting one from them, or being with them with their birthday and you buying them a birthday present, then your birthday they're not giving you anything.
Yeah.
It's worse to break up with
That's
somebody
even
doing
worse.
that.
I bet she is getting that gift. She's getting that early gift.
maybe she's getting that gift from somebody
Maybe
else.
she has that lifetime gift,
Maybe she's getting.
Oh.
Oh.
like a kid or something. You sick bastards.
We knew what you were
Yeah,
saying.
We all three
We
of us
got
knew
it.
what you were talking. We were there. Oh, we were there.
Is it
Oh,
my
hell
turn?
yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn.
No, well, all three of us were like, oh, yeah, we got
It
it.
keeps on giving.
There it is.
This is a big piece of paper for those little tiny pieces.
Sorry, man.
He's talk to him.
Byron writes in.
Byron.
What is your opinions on doing open mics online?
Oh, I've heard about this.
I've heard about
So
this. So
lately, okay, so they charge a fee for like $10, and you can come do an open mic on their stream.
For like 10 minutes.
But
For
it's
10
not.
minutes.
But it's like, isn't it like karaoke, stand-up comedy?
Well,
Whatever
it's
they want.
anything,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do. You want to
Shakespeare.
perform your own
poetry,
shit.
you know.
Yeah, like if Zoot7 wanted to go on somebody's stream that's doing this, you can pay $10 and Zoot7 all day on your 10 minutes. Would that be an avenue that you'd pay for?
I mean, it depends on what
How
the
many people
fan
watch
base
it?
is like, right? How many people are watching?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it matters.
Yeah, if you have a stream that's like 20,000 deep or something, it might be worth doing.
Do you think that
Doing
that'd
a
be
$10 10
Because
minute
that
spot,
$10
you know?
maybe more than that one $10 ticket you get a wired pub is 300 people. $10 to have 20,000 people watching is completely different. My
Well,
opinion.
that's what I was about to say. Is that
They're
could,
everywhere.
if
Yeah.
if you were willing to spend, I mean, you know, as a performing artist, it's like, you know, you got to work to get your foot in that door.
Exactly.
If you're willing to spend $10 to have a possibility of like an audition
Right.
to get your foot in that
And
door,
I've seen people play like cellos on there. I've seen stand-up
Yeah, I've
comedy.
seen all sorts
I've
of
seen
shit.
people put fucking gaming channels up for 10 minutes.
Especially the gaming.
Yeah, the gaming is
Talk
hot
to
right
him.
now.
The game is probably hot right now. Big
Yeah, it's real hot.
there you go. There's your career.
I
right
would
there.
say yes. I approve of it.
I do too.
Definitely.
We gotta make that cheese. Make that cheese.
I think if you have any way to get your foot inside that door, then take any advantage you can get.
Whose turn is it?
Your turn.
Is it mine?
You're grabbing the bucket, aren't you?
It's like my acting coach when I was in college always told me, you'll hear so many no's before you hear a yes, but when you hear that yes, that's great feeling, isn't it?
Always take the second yes, not the first yes.
I just
You
want to
would.
say Zoot7 is our guest tonight. Thanks for showing up and
Thanks,
being a
man.
part of our show. And we got a question from Tyler. Writes in, Super Sunday is upon us. What's your favorite dish for the game?
Nachos.
What are you eating?
Nachos.
Like my wings.
Pulled pork.
I think at my house I might do nacho night.
It's nacho night. Tampa Bay.
Oh, whatever. It's Tampa's Day.
Oh no.
You're that guy. You can go stay in the corner.
Wings. Oh yeah, can't go wrong with wings.
Wings and pizza, of course, and other fat food.
Monkey, what are you eating the Super Bowl Sunday?
You know what? I actually was thinking
Gas
about
station
making.
hot dogs.
Are you?
You probably work.
Apparently they're answering my questions for me.
Yeah, we're
We're
gonna.
psychic.
This one we are answering.
Yeah,
You're working and you're eating.
we know Kelly Miller. We're psychic now.
And if you want to swing by before, yeah, I'll have some food if you want to swing by before work.
I'll swing by after work for something else.
All right, there you go.
You guys doing the couch is your business, but don't make me sit there ever again.
What are you talking about?
You say something about work.
Yeah, to get zooted. Zoot7. Come on, man. We have one goal in life. Right?
Damn
Sure.
right.
We got one goal in life.
Yeah.
Thank God you're not corny. Yeah, you would have said like something like Zoot7 or something like that.
Whatever. Whose question?
Well,
You
where
just
is
read
Zoot?
Zoot's-
Where is
Zoot's
Zoot?
question.
I'm sure this is the most cliche you've ever heard in your life. I'm sure you've heard it a million times. Wearing a zoot suit.
That's the first.
Really?
It's the first. It's the first I know what a Zoot7 is, but it's spelled differently.
Yeah. No, it's ZUIT. Yeah. You've never heard that before? Oh my God.
You
Wow,
should
I
get
thought
a
it would have been
zoot
like.
suit and wear it.
Oh,
Dude,
hell yeah.
you should get
Oh,
one and wear it on stage. That'd be dope.
Suit. You need to get a zoot
Black,
suit.
white
That would be
pinstripes.
dope. Him
Black
and
and
a
white
zoot.
pinstripes and a red.
Yeah, with the
red-
pinstripes.
Yeah.
And with the chain
We
wallet
just
just
had
off
an
to the
event,
side.
matter of fact.
Mob affair.
We just had an
Yeah,
event
you
called-
gotta do a
it
big
was
event.
something like that. It was
Yeah,
something
we
like
I hope I
that.
get credit for that. That
There's a place over in Omaha you can rent stage props. You can get a Tommy gun that shoots blanks.
We actually have one. It's not a Tommy gun, but it's like a micro SG.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. it's
Oh my
bad.
God, we just got ideas.
Just
for some
just
shows.
search on the internet, you'll find it.
We
Yeah.
got
Type the word I'm
stage
on.
fun
Bad
for you.
ass.
No, seriously, when I heard you were coming, one of the things that came into my mind.
If you
I
don't
was
want
like,
Monkey to go to your show, just invite a bunch of clowns. He won't show up.
I
No,
probably
we had
won't
one
show up.
question. We were listening to a lot of your music, and Zoot definitely is in everything.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah,
And
that's
the
plan.
name-
That's the plan.
And the names
It's a
of the
Zoot World
songs. Is that what you're trying to brainwash everybody? The Zoot World Order type thing?
What are you
Yeah.
Jim Jones and everybody?
No, not really, man. To get everybody to say the name, like I wanted to be able to brand myself, so I said, why not put it in every
Yeah.
record?
No, got ya. Absolutely.
Dope. All right, who's next? Who's
Who's
next? Who's
Uh,
next?
Zoot.
Zoot's up. Yeah,
yeah,
you got
no, yeah, it's you, man.
I ain't put one on there. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, this is from Blaine. If someone asks to be your apprentice and learn all that you know, what would you teach them?
Oh.
How to drive.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. With or without your phone?
Either. Their choice.
To me, it would be like a music board. Like, come on, man, I'm gonna teach you how to use
But how many times have you tried that? People don't fucking listen.
Nobody listens, but
That's why I didn't say it. I'm not gonna teach anybody anymore. I'm tired of it.
just to teach them the basics,
Even the basics they don't fucking know.
something to learn.
What about you?
Yeah.
Man? It doesn't necessarily have
teach
to
them
be.
how to listen.
Oh, there you
That's a skill. Listening is a skill. If you listen the first time, you can learn something.
That's fucking true shit. Listen up.
Listening is a required skill.
I would teach them to the best of my ability because I know that a lot of people are terrified in this situation. But best of my ability, I would teach them how to be comfortable in front of a crowd or
It's hard to
comfortable in
do.
front of people.
That's hard to teach.
Yeah, it's hard,
It's
to,
hard to
teach.
teach, but
Yeah,
You know,
But I could.
feel-
there's some tips you can give.
It's really crazy because I can grab microphones and do all that fun stuff. I failed oral communications in high school, so I could never pass it in front of people, and I couldn't pass speech class in front of people.
Oh, really? I got A pluses in
But I
that.
couldn't do it because
Well-
this is weird for me because I can talk in front of everybody and I can do that stuff with a microphone, but like classes I could never do it.
Well, my
Peer
daughter,
pressure's a
she
bitch.
loves, and it's kind of one of the things she got from me, but it's one of those, my therapist one time told me, she asked me, and I'm pretty sure I said this before, because I tell repeated stories all the time on the show, is that my therapist asked me one time, where do you feel the most comfortable? And I said, where I feel the most comfortable is one of the places that most people would be absolutely terrified, is on stage in front of hundreds of people, just bearing my soul out. And that is, and I'm sure you agree with me, because, it's that passion of affecting an audience.
Right.
That energy you get back from an audience, and that feels great to me. So if there's one thing I would love to be able to teach people, I would love to be able, if I could, to teach them how to be comfortable.
To break the stage fright.
Exactly. Yes. Okay. That's exactly what I was saying. Thanks, man.
All right, who's up next?
Oh yeah, it's me.
The sleeveless wonders up.
Always.
I think we're drunk.
They're pretty sure I don't have the audience
Oh,
doesn't
can't
think
be.
the audience
Can't
pretty
be.
sure I don't have sleep. Wow. And again, another massive piece of paper. Very short question.
I look at that printer.
Henrik.
I didn't go in for him this time.
What is this guy, German? Henrik. Oh. Okay. Well, this should be interesting. Henrik, am I alone on this? Or does everybody have an alter ego?
Oh, I most definitely have alter ego.
There we go. What's your alter
Oh,
ego?
no, you're all three.
Oh, alter ego's named Trilly.
I want you
Trilly,
back here.
is
in
Trilly
South
Hamilton.
Hamilton, I've heard about this. I've seen
Trilly
some
Hamilton
videos.
is my alter ego, yes.
Tell us
Everybody
about
knows that.
Trilly Hamilton.
Oh, Trilly Hamilton is more the cowboy. He's the wild one. He's the wild one.
So you got Zoot7, you got Trilly Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
Trilly, I seen Trilly just release like 3 videos on YouTube on Nappy Face.
Yes, absolutely.
So those you need to push them, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, those are, what are they called?
Video called Contact. What was the other?
Write these down so we can put it up.
We did Contact. We did Turned Up,
Turned
and
Up.
we did,
We're holding off on Fan.
yes.
And then we did.
There was one other one. There was
Trill
three
Young.
of them. I know.
Trill Young.
Yeah.
Trill Young.
Trill Young, Turned Up, and Contact.
So where did your alter ego come from?
Yeah. What is this about?
Okay, so Trill, I was raised in the South, so I came up with UGK music or whatever. So
Yeah, I
turned to
love it.
Trill. I just put a Y in the bit in, I don't know, Hamilton. I said, but I like that when I put it together, but I wanted to have an acronym for it. Hamilton couldn't work, so I said Young, Ambitious, and Motivated, YAM. And I wrote the song a long time ago. I go yam like I go like crazy.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna name it Hamilton. I actually have it tatted on me.
Oh, you have.
Nice.
It was scared of needles. This pussy right here is scared of needles.
Yeah, let me see it. Let's see it.
Oh no, we have a deal.
Oh, nice.
We have a deal with our fans that we're gonna get him to get a tattoo, and he's scared to death of needles.
Yeah, it was like actually one of my first.
That's wicked.
Yeah, dope.
Oh my god, that is so sick.
Yeah. And that's the one that.
We'll have to get a picture of that.
So,
That's the
also,
wild one.
when it comes to alter egos, you have an alter ego, straight up.
Well, he has an alter ego, Monkey.
Well, yeah, but
Why is his name all the time? You got 6.
I got 6 names. Jesus.
I have 2, I guess, but
Well, my alter ego. I mean, if
My
everybody
alter ego's
knows me,
retired.
Monkey, but I mean, my alter ego is Stephen Michael Shelton, or as a lot of the theater community call me, SMS. And it's well, Stephen Michael Shelton's my professional name when I do my acting and
Stephen
my
Monkey
music and
Sparky.
stuff like that. Oh, I swear to God, I will throw something at you. That is nothing to no.
you said SMS. I was trying to guess.
SMS, Stephen Michael. No, these guys have all this stupid shit on me that they like to pull out on me. Why do you think that question was in there?
Why do you think I'm sitting all the way down here?
Exactly. No, that's a professional name that I use
Whatever.
to do my acting and all that. And you know, as soon as when I get my equity or SAG card, that's the name I'm gonna professionally act under.
We really
But all
only
the
has to have
people
a
that
card.
I work with in the theater community, as just a short name, they just call me SMS.
Okay.
Or you can call 'em, shut up and listen.
Smooth.
Jesus.
Shit, Monkey, shit.
No, I'm just kidding, Monkey. Monkey's awesome. Alright, do we have any more questions or what? What are we doing?
No, we got
I
a few
forgot
more.
where we're at.
Oh, we got plenty more
Go ahead,
questions.
still.
Well, I got excited about the alter egos, so.
Well, you got like 5 or 6, right?
Right, but we weren't talking about me tonight.
No,
We were talking about.
Frankie B writes in, Zoot7, got a question for you.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Who inspired you as an artist?
Oh,
Ooh, that's a really good.
ooh. I'm
Name
excited.
4.
I actually
4
really-
inspirations.
Yeah,
More
give,
inspiration?
give us a list of people
Well, because
that
I also
do it for you.
I also remember when I talked to you earlier about how you were traveling around in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually very curious. Like,
Fuck top
Where
5.
did
Just give us
you-
your top 4.
Okay, artist
Don't be
period.
different.
Period. My favorite band is Pink Floyd.
Ooh,
That's different, yeah.
that's different.
Yeah, I go left
I
every
expect
time.
it.
I
I like that.
Pink Floyd influence. I was raised in the Delta of Mississippi, so from that place is a guy by the name of Muddy Waters.
oh, yeah, I know.
And another guy by the name of Hollow Wolf.
Yep.
And as far as hip hop goes, my favorite rapper is Jay-Z.
Jay-Z is a genius.
But I like Prince.
Prince is amazing.
I like Michael Jackson.
I'm just following in
Oh,
line.
yeah.
I'm gonna have just a mixture of.
No,
Make
that's
sure.
beautiful.
Yeah, you got a lot of.
And last but not least, Bob Marley, of course.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
you've
Talk
got,
to him like
you've
you
got,
have
an,
to show
you've
him.
got,
You gotta show him love because he talked to him.
no, you've got an eclectic realm of inspiration, and that's beautiful. You know, that's great. I love it.
What are the people saying?
Nothing really, it's just
They're
fucking
kind
Rick
of
Vogel.
quiet tonight.
No, it's just Rick Vogel talking shit as usual.
No,
Well,
they're just
fuck
poking fun at
Vogel.
me as they always do.
So Greg Poth just wants a shout out.
Who
What's up,
does?
Greg? Greg from Bucky's.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Greg. What up, Greg?
So, AP, you're up, Mr. Impatient.
The giant eyeball's gone.
Nah.
We'll leave that one alone.
Gretchen writes in, this one's for Zoot7.
All right.
Choose one media platform forever. What one are you choosing for your career?
Oh, my, oh.
You said one
Yeah, just
media
one.
platform?
Yep.
Or
You have to choose
You
one.
gotta choose one
Shoot
media
your content out.
platform,
Shoot
and
your
that's
content
it.
Forever. That's it. One.
Like television media?
No, like
Any-
Anything.
anything.
Television,
so-
YouTube,
You're only going to use
Facebook,
one for the rest of your life.
Twitter,
That's what you're using.
That's a hard one.
I know which one I would use.
Oh, his eyes just got so freaking wide.
I would say Instagram.
Yeah?
I would say YouTube.
I'm gonna do YouTube.
I would actually say YouTube.
But they doing so much with, with Instagram's come a long way. Plus,
Yeah, with the
they're
video
same-
stuff,
they're the same-
yeah.
They're all the same thing. They got
They're all on.
IGTV.
Yeah.
But you can't link this stuff. You got link. You only get one.
Yeah, you only get one.
Everybody gets one.
That's a hard question. I
That's
would
hard.
say I would
Yeah.
say
Actually, thinking about it.
Instagram.
Yeah, thank you for fucking having social media out there for us to fucking platform our shit.
Notice how we said didn't say Zuckerberg because we're even on Facebook right now. Nobody said Facebook.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I still say.
Don't Zuckerberg on
I no.
He probably part.
Oh no, he's booted us off of this show several times. Oh yeah. I still say
Instagram
YouTube.
and I thought Instagram and
They're all
Facebook
linked
was
together.
all
Yeah, they're all.
YouTube is owned by Google, I think now, or something.
Yeah, no, I still go with YouTube.
Does Google count?
Yeah, Google. I mean, Google. I mean.
No,
the platform
Google has videos.
have Google Video.
Yeah, they have-
But then what would Google link
But-
to?
Yeah, I mean the Pixel or whatever has its own.
But a lot of
Well,
Google,
that's how you get all the albums and you get all your file
Right.
information, I guess.
yeah, but there's a fair amount of Google videos you actually have
But
to
social
pay for
media
to
is like
watch.
your YouTubes, your Spotify's, your all that kind of
Pinterest,
stuff. Yeah.
Snapchats,
Well, it did say
TikTok.
you can't have your own website, right?
You can have your own website. It
Yeah,
said, it said
it'll be
platform to
Google.
push your
Google
product.
send you to the website. There you go.
Yep, yeah, whatever you gotta do.
You just found a loophole.
Yeah, there you go. Find
You
the,
just found a loophole.
find the loophole and get it done. That's how
That's
you do it.
good.
I like
right
that.
there. Beautiful. Cheers, mate. Well done.
Find the loophole. And what do we got
That's a
next?
professional right there.
Who's next on the question?
That's Zeus's turn.
Zoot7.
Okay.
Trilly Hamilton.
This is from Greg.
I can't get with the fact he's from the Delta and it says Southern Comfort right in front of him.
Oh, yes.
That's not. By all means, please, if you want. Anyway.
This is from Greg. My 4-year-old daughter loves to play dress up, but I'm tired of it. What's your kids' makeup do to play? I mean, what do your kids make you do to play?
Hats! Wow! Wow! Oh my god!
I've done tea time.
This quarantine.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've done,
It's an interesting time.
Yeah, you
I've
have
done
time.
tea time. I've played video games. I've played Barbies. I've played G.I. Joes. I've played all that stuff. So whatever they really want. Just get off my back.
Exactly.
My daughter likes to LOL, so the LOL.
Any TikTokers?
No,
Yeah,
No
TikTok.
TikTokers?
I don't have no TikTokers.
That
I don't
is-
have a TikTok,
that
but my
has
kids
gotta-
do.
That has got to be with me the most ironic question ever because my daughter, when she kind of still does, but she's a teenager now. But when she was younger, she would put makeup on me.
Oh, yeah.
She would do my makeup. I literally have a video on me
That's
for
that's
putting my
cool.
makeup on, like just doing like facial makeup. And I know these guys have seen it. You guys are like looking down, like they're like, yeah, we know.
We get
I
it.
got no boys. I don't have any girls.
I have a. I
No
have,
daughters? Oh my god, I
Oh,
got all
Three
daughters.
boys,
Bastard.
3 boys. I want a girl.
No, I've got a teenage daughter. He's got a little
All
girl.
daughters.
He has way more daughters than he probably likes
got
to
two
want.
daughters.
Oh, you've got two. That's
That's
right.
awesome.
He's
I
got
got like 6
a
daughters.
fair amount of daughters and some
I
granddaughters.
see on a normal basis.
That's an awesome thing.
Oh no, don't get us wrong. We're all very, very
I'm
happy
even,
parents.
dude, I'm even a grandpa.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
just said.
you are young.
I have 3 grandkids.
Mm-hmm. No, don't get us wrong. We're
My
all
son has
very,
3
very
kids.
proud parents.
Already.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
already tired of this story.
Well, except for him, he hates all of his kids. He doesn't want any of them.
He gets,
So let's move on. Let's
he doesn't want to
go.
have sex ever again. That's why he
Okay.
sleeps on his couch.
Yeah.
So,
I still want my
That's
couch.
why his demands have not been mentioned yet, Brittany, because he doesn't want to have the couch.
Yeah.
So it's me, right?
There's nothing in this
No,
one.
there's
Okay.
no more questions. We're done.
No,
for
no,
tonight.
we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Hang on. We got. Okay, we got 1,
2,
2, 3, 4.
and
So one for each of us. Here we go.
Wow.
Quincy. Do you believe all caps loud music is therapy?
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yes.
It was
You
in
better
there.
answer another. You better grab another question.
All right, let's
that,
do another
that
one.
was wrong.
That was
Are you tipsy?
No.
You gonna pee yourself?
No.
Okay. At least not drunk then.
Nice segue.
You're rocking. I was just making sure you're alright.
Okay.
Good thing I'm driving.
Oh, I like this one. Okay, Hugh. Hugh asks, what movie would be crazy awesome if it was turned into a musical if it hasn't already?
Crank.
You said crank?
The Jason Statham crank.
Oh, hell. That's the
Funny.
first time I ever thought about that. That'd be funny. That'd be cool.
I don't know why this is the first one coming into my mind. And Die Hard.
Total Recall.
That would be wicked.
RoboCop.
We're all thinking of like stupid 80s action
Hey,
movies.
Cobra.
movies, hell yeah.
Predator. AP. you have-
Gumbo.
Yep, they all work for me.
Well, why don't you vouch your own personal opinion? What one's coming to your mind?
Nothing.
Ace Ventura.
Nope.
Jesus, I just keep checking out the good one. I can't.
I don't have any good ideas.
You don't have any good ideas at all.
What about you, Zoot? Anything coming to your mind?
You need to put your shoe on. Eat a call.
I can't. It slips my mind. I can't remember that. I was watching it. All I do is watch 80s movies. Those are my favorite movies.
80 movies aren't good.
Oh, you know what? I
Breakfast
just watched
Club
the other
be
day
okay,
was
so
Uncle
Ferris.
Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
Ferris
What
Bueller.
if Back to the Future was a musical?
Jesus, that'd be different.
Yeah,
Ghostbusters.
I'd have mixed emotions about
By
that.
the way, I was out shopping
Don't-
for
don't-
no. I was
don't.
out shopping with new, like buying Axel DVDs lately to keep him busy in his room. 'Cause he's been out of school for a week.
Mm-hmm.
I bought him Ghostbusters 1 and 2 today, and he watched them both like back to back. And now he's going around yelling Ghostbusters and singing.
It's
Second
funny because
greatest
we
movie
were
ever.
supposed to watch Ghostbusters.
I need you up
with
here.
my daughter.
We need you on the
She brought it. She
Get
never
up.
seen it.
Get your ass up
Her
here.
friend yelled.
The Ghostbusters is
So we went back and bought more movies, but the newer Ghostbusters with the chicks, I haven't seen that one. That was there, so we got that.
We need to introduce this
What up, Devin?
fabulous guy right here.
What up?
We need to let
He's been
everybody know
bored
who
in
he
the
is. He's been
background.
on our show many times. He's been sitting off set for a while.
Oh, that's
We need to have you on the show and
Look, do we
basically.
have no other questions out there though?
Yeah. For starters, what movie would you like to see turned into a musical?
Debbie does Dallas.
I mean, most of my favorite movies are all musicals, but
You love movies.
Thank you.
honestly, yeah, but
Deadpool.
I think like
Grease.
if they did a spin-off of like Fast and Furious or something, doing it music-wise, hearing like
Something with some
Dom
different kind of
singing,
scenes. Star Wars.
Yeah, like I'd love to hear the note Han would hit right as he crashed.
Well, we already know that there was. We already know
That's
there was
funny.
a
No,
Spider-Man
Han
musical.
would
But since you're here right now,
No, that's
can
funny.
you
I
guys-
can't even fathom that.
Sorry, Han. I mean,
Can you imagine Vader
since you're
singing?
here right now and you're, his producer and his, can you guys revamp of what's going on with you in the near future?
I mean, he is working on an album, the King Zoot version. We don't really have a date yet, or are you gonna?
We still building up on that right now.
Yeah, so
That's but singles are coming very soon. We'll say that. We do have a couple singles.
I might have to back.
You ever thought about doing like your alter ego and yourself in the same song and rapping?
Yeah, like
I
rap.
was literally thinking that
Already,
the other day when we were dropping the video.
Okay.
All right.
So we'll keep in touch, Tess. I got a question for you though for the bucket.
Okay.
Dylan C. If you know who Dylan C. is, Zoot7. Who do you want to work with in the local music scene that is not in your camp?
Oh,
There you
I'm
go.
really glad I brought you onto the stage right now. Guys, I really do want to hear this. This would be awesome.
Because everybody in the local,
Yeah.
we've been doing local music for the last 2.5 years, doing this, two and a half years. And a lot of people had beef for a while there with different camps. But who do you want to work with personally? Who do you want to work with if somebody's out there that's in somebody else's camp or by themselves even?
That is a very good one because I'm still learning about. They're so many. They're not new, but there's so many different people.
Who you keep on hearing about, yeah.
Then I keep on hearing about it. I'm learning that. Really dope. I'm really looking to work with some R&B artists.
Some R&B stuff.
Some-
Yeah, male,
some-
female.
Some females.
Females?
'Cause
Watch
I
the
know-
show next week. We might have a singer.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have a singer on,
Yeah.
a female
Yeah,
singer.
that's
on.
what I'm really looking for. Not to take anything away from the, hip hop artists. They're doing a great job. I was listening to L.A. Remedy today. Shout out L.A. Remedy.
Oh yeah,
I was
he's doing
listening
his
to
thing.
him today. He sent me a couple records. It's really dope. It's a really talented area, but when it comes to all that,
Mm.
sometimes it's just politics and stuff. Like, right.
Everybody can hit record and post to YouTube.
Oh yeah, yeah. but
Everybody can push play.
everybody can do that, but sometimes when they take you away, when you can feel their passion, and everybody can't do that.
Yep. Passion.
Yeah, there you go. Not everybody.
I mean, we'll come out and support you. Pay our $10 to come in the door once COVID's over, all that fun stuff. Just come in and say hi and leave. But at the end of the day, we'll stay if we like it.
Right.
Well, and the other thing is that when you see something and you feel a connection with it, then you're like, you try to outreach to each other, and you're like, you know what, we might be able to do something really
Right.
good together.
Right.
Let's see what we can do.
Which we do, but I feel like once we reach more of a successful level and everybody kind of starts to make it and come back and reach out, maybe they'll see that hey, this is okay. Like we don't have to be in the competitive.
Right.
movement.
Yeah, everybody feels competitive
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's
And
like
you
that.
know what?
Yeah,
It
Sometimes
shouldn't be that way.
it
It
doesn't
should-
have
It
to
should
be.
be collaborative.
Yeah,
Once
it's-
again, I blame
Yeah,
social media
sure.
for this. A lot of it. I blame
I
social media
do.
a lot
Yeah,
of it.
I social
Because when
media.
you guys were coming up Noise Wave back in the late 90s or 2000s,
There was no social
there was no social media. We go to Branch Bowl, everybody got along, didn't matter what genre it was or whatever, unless you're ICP coming to town sometimes, but that was about it.
Well,
For
we've
me,
had
it's
you
been-
on the show before, and you completely agreed with us about like collaboration.
Yeah, I mean that's
know-
what we've tried doing. I've messaged multiple different local promoters, things like that, saying, hey, let's link together. There's been a few that have been in agreement, and there's been a few that are kind of like, I'd rather just do my own thing.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
but I mean,
I
you
think
know,
COVID
you know,
kind of
and
shuts
that's
down on some of
fine.
that
That's
stuff.
yeah,
a little
totally
bit,
fine.
though.
if you want to
Everybody-
reach out and give
yeah.
it a shot, then if it works,
is,
if it works, it does. If it doesn't, it's
You get the last
there's
question
no
about
shame
it,
in
yeah.
trying.
I personally think, if everybody was to work together, if everybody had some sort of communication.
Would you like me to
Right.
read it?
We're doing a show this day, so everybody in the city's gonna help, you know what I mean? So and so push their show this day. Then another guy's got his show this day. Let's all help him push it like that.
Yeah.
But you
Together
got
as a
house
city,
shows.
You know what I mean? We're gonna be
House shows.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
yeah.
house shows.
Oh, absolutely.
Right here that we're gonna, are definitely gonna be a part of because they have a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
You gotta do it, just take it to a different platform.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta just go
Those
to the
guys
house.
can really be cool.
They'll wrap it.
Yeah.
They'll
Well,
wrap their
There's
shit.
ways around. That's always a
Well,
way.
no, far be it for me to be cliche, but the other thing is that, and you gotta, there's business involved, but it doesn't necessarily have to be all business. You gotta do it for the love of the craft,
right.
you know.
And that's the lost art form for the local music scene, though. Honestly, is there's no love for the craft. They're looking for exposure and the
Right.
money.
They want to be famous
Yeah.
before you put the work in.
The only way you're getting famous is if you're on Teen Mom, folks. Stop.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
You can get famous out there. Just keep doing you and doing your music.
And apparently, if you want to be on Team Mom, doing somebody else.
Yeah,
Anyway.
if you want to be on
Give me
Team
that black
Mom.
bucket one more time.
Okay, it's
Is
not
it
me.
my-
I already drew.
It's
Oh,
AP's
there
turn.
is a
Actually,
That's one last question. We evenly to come out.
Wow.
Look at that.
Pearl writes in.
Pearl.
Pearl.
What are your favorite and least favorite accents from around the world?
My favorite's
I love Australian accents.
I like
Funny you said
Latino.
Latinas accents. Latinas
Yeah,
accents.
man.
Latinas are Latinos.
When a lady starts speaking
Did you say Latina or Latino?
What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the
Latina.
difference?
Latina is what you want.
The Latina is female. Latino.
Oh,
The accent.
You ain't man, cabron.
I just want to hear the accent.
Is female.
Oh.
Latino.
Senor.
I speak very little.
Before we get out of here tonight, because you guys came a little late. We're running short on time. Who do you guys got in the Super Bowl this weekend?
Oh,
there we go.
jeez.
What's the score, Bucky?
Ooh.
Huh?
What's the score gonna be?
Oh, shit. I know they're favored on 3. So let's go with. Let's go. Hang on. 17-25 in favor of the
Chiefs
Chiefs.
by 8.
17-25.
Hey, man,
Points,
listen.
points total is 53 and a half.
Tom Brady ain't going like that, man.
Yeah,
Oh
Tom
no,
Brady
this
ain't
is
going
this is
down.
gonna be wicked. This is Tom Brady versus Mahomes. I mean,
I know.
Brady versus Mahomes.
Now
So,
it could
anyway.
be the passing of the guard type of situation, but I don't know if Tom Brady's
21-14 Brady
yeah.
Who's gonna be over 7?
by 7.
I honestly think that the Chiefs are gonna win by like 25 points.
Really?
That'll be amazing.
The spread right now is
3.5.
favored in 3.
I say 21 to 25 points. Just
The over
sit back.
under is 52.
I don't see
So-
I don't see them. They have not
Here's
opened
the
up their
problem.
offense in the
It
last
ain't
like
going
7
like
weeks.
that.
Here's the
It's gonna
problem.
be a 7.
The Chiefs have been
Tom Brady doesn't play good from
so
behind.
braggy.
They're
Everybody's
bragging about it?
so
They're
braggy about the Chiefs.
Their fans maybe. The Chiefs haven't said shit.
You really think that the Buccaneers haven't because Brady's been on that team either?
Nobody's been Brady. Nobody thought Brady would be here right
The
now.
only reason he's there is because he didn't fucking stay in the
Because
AFC.
he's the best of all time.
He's the best of all time, maybe.
He's the
Maybe.
GOAT.
Maybe.
Brady is the GOAT. I don't give a fuck. Thank you. Thank you, Zoot7.
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT of quarterback.
He's the
The
GOAT.
only reason why
He's back in the Super Bowl.
He's there.
Number
He's
10.
staying with him.
Number fucking 10.
I can't. I'm sorry.
He's been there 10 fucking times.
Barrel
No
man,
input.
true.
I'm not a football guy.
I hate to be the barrel man.
Oh, please.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is your show, mate. By all means, please.
No, but
Do it.
honestly, I think the Chiefs win by like 11. I think it's 11 or 12.
I'm a even win that either, because I'm not a fan, really, honestly.
It's going to be down to a field goal. Neither of them
The
have
team that
great
holds the
field
ball,
goal kickers.
holds the ball second to last is going to win the game.
Well, you know what they're probably going to do, like they did last year, and they
You
did
said
all
they're
this
Philly
end of
Green.
this season and
No,
all
they
end
can
of
win
last
That's
that
the
season.
first
still.
quarantine Super Bowl, right?
Well, yeah.
Anybody holds the ball second.
Well, not,
Last year was
not
normal,
really, not
right?
really, because they're letting people in, but it's that 6 feet apart.
Still
the
different.
Super Bowl's going to have a lot of
All right, we're done. Thank you, Zoot7, for being a part of it.
Thank you guys for having me.
He's just like,
I appreciate it. We're
No,
done.
we got, yeah, we
Hey,
got
by the
Zoot.
way, tell them where to find you at. Where you at on YouTube?
Oh, yeah, let them know.
Oh yeah, you can find me on there.
Everywhere.
No, yeah, I
what's your
want
tags on
Under
YouTube?
Zoot7.
On the Zoot7.
The Zoot7. There's one thing though. ZOO7.
Zoot7 on Instagram. And yeah, the Zoot7.
Spotify, yeah, you're
There's
Zoot7.
one thing though, guys.
Just Google it.
Don't
Google it.
space out the 7 after the Zoot
Yeah,
because you'll
put it
find
all together. Kind of
Yeah,
looks
put
like
it all
a special
together.
symbol type of thing.
Yeah,
And
Zoot7.
can you guys, real quick for me, remind what you got coming up real soon? Like in the next.
Oh, Wired Pub 27.
February 27th at the Wild Pub and
You're gonna die.
Be out
Good
in
night.
Salt
Good
Lake
night.
City.
April 16th through the 20th. Yep, in Salt Lake City, Stoner, Georgia.
Store
Fabulous.
Jordan.
Thanks for coming on, guys. Love it.
Guys.
Peace, love, and chicken grease.